in my lifetime? Can I raise the kind of man my father was? Is it possible when we're headed for some distant star? Hello, my name is Lou Beatty Jr. I'm an actor in LA. I play the father in the show Nobody Walks Like My Daddy. Will he have playgrounds and swings? Will there be baseball in spring? Sunshine, blue sky. I have the privilege of portraying a black man who has had flaws, and in his life he's done some things that he regrets, but he's always wanted to make this thing work. And by telling his son what he thinks is the way to go, he's going to help his son be a better man in the end.
I have a 3-year-old son. Now imagine that. A 3-year-old son at my age. Sounds like a silly premise for a TV show, doesn't it? My name is Roscoe Freeman. I'm one of the actors in there. I play the son. His experience. It's a roller coaster ride for him. His regrets, his desires, his shortcomings, and all of the lessons that his father told him. I look at it as another chance for me to raise one of my children, even though he's approaching 60. Now this boy came when he was supposed to. I sure wasn't trying to be a father again. Never wanted to be with a woman too long after Clementine dumped me and hooked up with my cousin. Now how demoralizing is that? I'd still be single if I didn't find rubbers. Oh, pardon me. Condoms and so uncomfortable. I felt I had to get married the first time. I mean, that was the way it was back then. If you knocked a girl up, you married her. It was the 50s.
My name's E.L. James. I'm the author of this piece. I'm also the co-director. The process of doing this particular kind of work grew out of my experience in radio in New York, where I had to write and create characters that were believable when you listened to them, because there was nothing to see on the radio.
Now, I had this need to be there for my 3 years of birth. I wanted to hear the first sounds he made. Now the process was in full flight before I discovered I wasn't really prepared for the experience. I mean, stuff got to moving a little too fast for me. One minute I'm looking at the top of his haired head, and the next minute I'm cutting his umbilical cord. The nurse tied the cord off and placed him in my arms. A baby. I'll be joining Social Security before he's 10. I took him off to the side of the room and started singing.
I've been fortunate enough to have surrounded myself with a group of people who are all focused on the same end, to do a good work, to create a piece of theater that is memorable. And I think we've met that challenge.
In my lifetime, can I raise the kind of man who'll take a stand?
I wanted my voice to ring in his ears.
Is it possible his tomorrow is left to chance?
And here I am, off in the corner of the room. Just me and this new person. Truly a miracle. And I'm singing.
My name is Zadia Ife, and I am one of the directors of Nobody Walks Like My Daddy. This is a wonderful piece, first of all. It's very well written. It's a story about a son recounting his life, as well as how the elders in his life, his father and his grandfather, helped him in his growing up and coming of age. So basically it's a coming of age story. It's not traditional theater by any means. It is more experimental. The father's character is more like someone that the audience sees that son doesn't see. So he's more coming from the spiritual realm, and the son sort of remembers the teachings and all of the wonderful stories and the lessons that he learned from his elders. And it's just a wonderful piece. It's a challenging piece.
I was right there for it, though. I mean, we was in this thing together. Well, you got to be tough to be a woman.
All my children were born at home. The men folks sat in the kitchen till Miss Thompson called for me to come in and take a look at the baby. Then everybody was allowed to come in. But they couldn't stay too long, though. The women folks saw to that. All the women would stay with my wife, and I'd take the men back into the kitchen, where we'd open a bottle or two, do some serious drinking, some serious celebrating. You got to be tough to be a woman.
Now, what I remember,
My name is Dale Fielder, and my character is Horn. And because I'm a jazz musician and I'm not an actor, this play presents a variety of challenges for me. But I've been working with the creator of the play, E.L. James, for many, many years. We go back to our years in New York City. And besides being, you know, a wonderful writer, actor, E.L. is also a jazz musician. So that makes things very easy for me. I love the pace of the play, the way the dialogue is very much like jazz improvisation, and so I'm able to basically feel at home in many ways, like I'm on a bandstand playing with a jazz quartet.
In my lifetime,
Zadia Diggs presents a conscious comedy concept, Nobody Walks Like My Daddy, a jazz song in syncopated counterpoint, written by E.L. James, directed by E.L. James and Zadia Ife. Music by Clarence Patterson, Tommy McKenzie, and E.L. James. Starring Lou Beatty Jr., Roscoe Freeman, Dale Fielder. Choreography by Reese Jones. At the D.C. Black Theater Festival, the Woolly Mama Theater, 641 D Street Northwest, Washington, D.C., June the 27th, 28th, and 29th. Showtimes, 8 p.m.
sunshine, blue skies. In my lifetime, can I raise the kind of man who'll take a stand? Is it possible